into the camera well and pops out. So going into the 7th inning, Cardinals had a 6-0 lead. Dodgers got 2 in the 7th, 3 in the 8th. They've scored 2 here in this inning. They've out-hit the Cardinals 12-9, and they lead it 7-6. And the 0-1 pitch to Mookie Betts. Evan Phillips has been throwing in the bullpen for the Dodgers. And the 1-1 to Betts. And Gio looks like right now possibly on fumes. You know, back-to-back. And I'm sure frustrated, upset, all of it.
Oh, for sure. For sure. But you got to dig deep right here because you know you make a mistake to this guy. All of a sudden, you're talking about a whole different ball game. Have to be able to dig deep.
And the 2-1. 2-2.
Because Billy only comes in here when Dodgers do good. When he ain't doing shit, he's not here the whole time, man. Screw Billy. When they were down 6-0, he wasn't in the chat, not even once. That's not a real fan. That's a fake fan. I don't consider Billy a real fan.
Pitch number 28 from Giovanni Gallegos, and instead a check on Alberto. His 2-out single to left field is giving the Dodgers the lead.
I don't like people who come in the chat only when their team's doing good. If you're going to come in here, be in here when you're down, when you're not doing good. Strike them out. Let's go. Okay, bottom of the ninth.
The 2-2. And a strikeout of Betts, 2 in the inning. LA tied it, then took the lead. So Donovan leads it off. Good to see him back.
Yes, it is.
Out with an illness, non-COVID. And the first pitch, a strike. It's been 5 days since we've seen Brendan Donovan.
Well, we talk about good to see him back. You know, for Brendan Donovan, this guy's a baseball rat. So for him to not be able to be involved the last couple of days, you know that was killing him.
Third baseman off the line, Muncy. And Donovan hits it up the middle, but there is Trey Turner ranging to his left. And the first out. Had him shaded a bit up the middle. You never wonder, you have to wonder about next season if you have those rules potentially taking away what are now hits up the middle, turning into outs. That's maybe a base hit.
You really think that'll happen as soon as next year at this level?
I do.
I don't.
I think we see it coming. I think we see a lot.
I can see the pitch clock coming next year. I don't think they'll do the shifts yet. But who knows?
Baseball, though, to your point, very slow to change. As Edman pops it up, that'll be caught for the second out, 2 away. And the Cardinals down to their final out. Dylan Carlson essentially have led for the better part of every inning of this series. With the exception now of here in the bottom of the ninth. Shift on the right side. And the first pitch is strike. some way, somehow, get it to Goldie. 0-2.
You always feel good about your chances with that guy up there. And for the Cardinals, we know here, especially recently, this bullpen has been so good. I mean, so good. You had a 6-0 lead in the game. You feel pretty good about it, but had to use a lot of guys yesterday. Had to use a lot of guys today. All of a sudden, tomorrow, you look at Dakota Hudson, and boy, you're going to need some length out of him.
And the 0-2 pitch. And the 1-2. Dodgers down by 6, come back to win it 7-6, their largest comeback of 2022.